Okay, welcome to our small house. It's a little bit less than 800 square feet. One of the things that we really like is that it feels larger because we've got the high ceilings and we have a lot of windows, let in a lot of light. And we are on a lot that has a lot of trees, so you really do feel almost as if it's a tree house in the woods. And it feels much larger than it really is. One of the reasons why we decided to go smaller is because as we aged, we realized that we wanted to downsize and move to town. The lots in town are quite small, so that sort of requires a smaller house. And we wanted it to be more efficient and lower taxes, hopefully.
One of the advantages of not only the small size but the style of construction, which is made out of the structurally insulated panels, is this is a highly energy efficient house, and it's got electric heating because electricity is modestly priced here compared to many parts of the country.
One of the important things as far as we were concerned is that we needed a small mudroom off the front door because, as you know, it rains a lot around here and there's a lot of mud. So we've got a small but adequate sort of mudroom entrance here.
I think there was some adjustment for us because we lived in the country and we lived on 20 acres, and here we have 1/8 of an acre, which was a big adjustment. So that was an issue. I think perhaps the easiest adjustment to going into a smaller house would be people that have lived aboard a yacht or a boat. Mm-hmm. It would be a seamless transition because the space we have here is more than the normal boat would have, but it's got that same sort of feeling, particularly the way this house is constructed with a lot of woodwork and so on. There's some similarities in sort of ambiance to living on a boat, although we're pretty well anchored here to the ground for...
Here we are in our tiny kitchen. The first thing you'll notice is the backsplash, which is actually strips of petrified wood from Indonesia. We got it from Joglo downtown, and the rest of the design of the kitchen was all built around that backsplash. I just love it. But because it is a small kitchen, we have smaller appliances. Our refrigerator is not a full-size American refrigerator. It's smaller. Our dishwasher is a dish drawer, just a single drawer, but it's perfect for 2 people. One of the things we found is that American appliance manufacturers tend to like to go big. So we had to look for European appliances. Both the refrigerator and the dish drawer are Fisher-Paykel. Okay, on this side, food and drink. On this side is utility cabinet. Got dog food, a broom, those sorts of things. Storage for white goods up here. There are some positive and negatives to living in a smaller house. One of the things that we recognize is as we get older, what time and energy we do have left, we want to spend doing fun things, not necessarily housework and yard work and maintenance and those sorts of things. So in a smaller house, there is less of that. It doesn't go away, but there is less of that. And you need to think about how you're going to live in this space and what you like to do. One of the things that makes this particular house feel larger is these really nice corner windows and clear story windows. Gives you a better feeling of openness. All of the interior wood, the trim, and the ceiling beams and so on are all from the trees that we cut down on the property that were milled locally and used in the building of the house. One of the things that again makes this small house feel larger is this use of windows. We've got those clear story windows there that bring in a lot of light. And of course the French doors that open up to the patio. From about April to October, those doors are open and we spend most of our time out on that back deck. The lot is wonderful for that because we've got a very large big leaf maple tree that when it's leafed out, it's just glorious and you really do feel like you're in a tree house.